Welcome everybody to My AI Live. Today's Monday, May 20th, My AI Live. We get together every Monday through Friday and we do this. We show you how to become a master at social media. We're showing you the amazing My AI system. We're also showing you how to utilize this to build your business. So online and offline. So we've done some things on both, right? We've been showing you how to make great posts, our conversations. We've also been showing you how to utilize social media to make your in-person building more credible. Okay. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about that today and the kinds of posts that you want to have on your social media. First of all, let's see. Any brand new people? We do have somebody new. Welcome, Kelly. Glad to have you here today. And we may be a little light today because it is a holiday in Canada, which is wonderful. I love that you're having a holiday today. So first of all, let me show you where you're going to find your replays and we're going to get going today. Let me come over here. You're going to find your replays here at the official Corporate Now Site group. That's the official Corporate Now Site group. And you'll find that here. If you want to know more about me, just a couple other housekeeping things real quick, you can come over here. This is me. I am Elizabeth Larson. I am your champion of dreams. My job is to help you live your best life now. That is creating the best business, the most peace, the most happiness, everything that you want, and show you how to do that with mindset and your My AI. So we're going to work on a couple of things today also. And oh, I have a memory. What do I have a memory? Oh, most powerful woman. Most powerful women network marketing. Yay. Okay. That's coming up again. So let's do some housekeeping real quick. First of all, today's Monday. And remember, what do we talk about on Mondays? Many times we talk on Mondays about the fact that people got up, they had to get ready for work. They said their alarms went off. And how many of you remember a day in your life where a Monday happened and you didn't want to go to work? Anybody remember those days? Now, most of us here are entrepreneurs and we're working our businesses full time. Okay. But some of you here are not yet. You're still working your jobs and this is your side gig right now until it becomes your full-time gig. So I remember being that person and not knowing how I'm going to get out of this, right? It's like, how is this ever going to change? How is this going to help? How is this ever going to happen? And so what I had to do was look for a different way, right? Because working 80 hours a week as a GM of a 3-star hotel, that was not doing it. Money was great, but I was exhausted. I was tired. I didn't have a life. I was grouchy. I finally was just so fed up and stressed out. That's not fun. That's not the life that any of us want to live, right? And so when we're going back and talking to those people that are still in the situation, we want to talk about from the point of fact of where we used to be. So you have a couple of different options on Mondays. So on Mondays, we can talk about the days that we used to get up and go to work that we didn't want to. We could talk about Miracle Monday, where maybe it is a little bit of our change of what happened because of our business. What is important to you? So, Sarita, what kind of conversations do you want to have today?
I want to help people want to take care of their health. So something that they'll be interested in, like
Beautiful.
no pain, something like that.
Sounds like a miracle to me, right? I mean, because we
Yeah,
always think that this is just the way it's going to be. And through health, through proper nutrition, we know that things can change dramatically, right?
absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Okay. So, Coach Jenny, what kind of conversations do you want to have today?
Conversations about Mindful Monday, doing something for yourself today to better your life and health.
I like that. So one of the things I love to do on Mondays, which is actually kind of funny, is that I like to make Mondays a short day. Now, that probably sounds strange to a lot of people. You're like, why would you make Monday your short day? Because it's Monday. And that's the way I like Monday. I like Monday to be shorter. So I have longer days during the week and and the fun thing about my schedule is I get to create it, right? I get to create my schedule. Nobody else is making my schedule for me. I'm making my schedule. So I make certain days shorter and I make other days longer because that's the kind of lifestyle I want. How many people don't get that opportunity though? How many people are stuck with the schedule that somebody else gives them? I'm your boss. Here's your schedule. And you're kind of like, I would prefer to have a shorter Monday, please. And they'd be like, looking at you like you're nuts, right? But when you're an entrepreneur and you're in charge of your own business, you can do that. So these are some of the kinds of conversations that you could be having. Now, Nina's going to have conversations probably about hair. She is our amazing hairstylist, right? And so hair coach. I want to call you a hair coach instead because you don't just you transform everybody's look in life. So,
Hi.
hi, honey. So what kind of conversations do you want to have today?
It's funny you say that because I did a post at like 2 a.m. saying, gee, I usually am talking about hair, but this one I'm talking about meaningful money, about something that happened yesterday, lovely at the farmer's market. But yes, I love having conversations about what challenges people are having with their hair that expresses and relates to and reflects their self-confidence, and how to connect the dots so that people who are starting a new business or going on an interview or going to that fabulous wedding feel like they're in their own skin, and to do it with a kind of what do you say, to be a good listener, because my experience when people go to salons many times, which happened to me, which is how I got into a different field of it, they sometimes feel unheard, and there's a lot of miscommunication, and maybe come out not feeling like their best self.
Right.
So that's what it's about for me. And to do it with all organic products, and to do it in a way that is a really personal experience.
I love that. I love that. Okay. So everybody get some clarity of what kind of conversations you want to have today, because the number one thing you're going to do when you post, when we go over to our My AI, we're going to show you the demo. We're going to do a type of post. But here's the thing, Kirsten, Jenny, Sarita, everybody, what I want you to think about is number one, what kind of conversations do you want to have? Because when you are posting on social media, you are not posting just to post. You're not making a post just to throw stuff out there. I'm going to throw shotgun shells everywhere. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to throw stuff up on the wall. Let's see what sticks. If you're watching that big game, whatever thing on Apple, and they're throwing the panna cotta at the wall, we're not just throwing stuff in to see if it sticks, right? That's not happening. We actually want to know what it is that we're doing. We're doing things with purpose and direction. So what kind of conversations do you want to have when we know conversations are king, right? So think about, do you want to have conversations? So Keisha, do you want to have conversations about your product or your business today? What's important to you? Do you want to have conversations about mindset that it could lead to something else? Whatever it is, let's think about what it is that we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do our demo real quick. And here's the key. There's something I want to make sure that you're aware of, because a lot of people, especially when you're new, you're like, gosh, Elizabeth, I get that, but I don't know what kind of conversations I want to have. That's fine. If you don't know, two things that you can do that I want to make sure that you're aware of, okay? First of all, so Sarita's in a company that does a lot in health. They believe in 90 essential nutrients, and they're going, she may look and say, okay, if I don't know what it is that I want to talk about today, she may go over and look at Cheryl Morley or Paul Croto or somebody else to look at some of their posts and see what it is that they like. So if you're ever at a loss, sorry, I'm going to reshare that. So I don't want to use that page. Okay. So if you're ever at a loss of what it is that you want to post, one thing that you can do is you can go ahead and look at somebody else's post. So here's Ray. Ray's on the screen. Everybody wave hi to Ray. Ray, wave hi to everybody. Okay. So you can look at your upline or friends' posts and see if it's something that you want to use and do it to make it my own, right? So look at this. Afternoon walk, spring in Los Feliz. Beautiful, inspiring. What inspires you? Great posts. But one thing I like to do is I like to go and look at somebody else's Facebook and get some ideas from them. So I'm going to go and look for somebody that I like and see what they've got. Let's see if I can find something here real quick. She's gotten so much more salesy. That's okay. Let's go to Michelle. Let's go to Michelle Barnes. Okay. So this is a friend of mine. Love her dearly. And let me see if I can find something. Okay, so let's look at this one. So this is a fantastic post, okay? First of all, she told her story of what was going on, what happened, kind of like Jenny, right? Same thing. Over at 8 months, she was sick, basically bedridden, gave over 100 pounds. So I decided to make some changes in my life. I left a corporate job after 17 years and decided to take control of my health and finances and do it on my own terms without being on the road for business 47 weeks out of the year. I made a decision once for all to get healthy and stay healthy instead of making everyone else a ton of money. I'm going to do it for myself this time. Amen. Okay, so this is fantastic. Now, picture, not so great. Okay, but the rest of it is. So you could take this and we're going to screenshot this. So if you're ever stuck and you're like, I don't know what I want to post, you're going to come over here to make it my own. And we're going to upload the image from here of the person that you found a post that you like. So we're going to upload the post here. Now I've got the screenshot there. The AI is going to write that for me. Any additional things? Rewrite this using my story. Now, the AI at this point should know enough about my story of all the things that I've put in there to be able to do this, right? Now, I'm doing this on the fly. This wasn't pre-planned. This isn't, oh, Elizabeth tested this 5 million times to see if it's going to work. No, I do things on the fly intentionally for you guys because I want you to see how I work the AI myself when I'm actually using this, because I use this for all my social media too. Okay, so let's hit generate. When I hit generate, it is going to go through the whole post, remember? And it's going to look for something for me. Okay, now let's look and see what it gave me, okay? OMG, I did a thing. Well, actually, quite a few things. I decided it was time to lose weight, and this delicious chocolate belly blaster was the way to go. Okay, I'm gonna have to rewrite this without chocolate. After being no. It just gave me the exact same thing. All right. It doesn't know enough about my story. All right, let's try this again. Rewrite this using the story of me being tired of working for other people, being overweight, and not liking my life. Do not use chocolate in the post. That's supposed to be of me, not B. Me being tired of working for other people, being overweight and not liking my life. Okay. Tell the story of me losing 70 pounds and business that changed my life. I now help other people do the same. Do not use chocolate in the post. Okay, so now we're getting a little bit more specific, right, Jenny? Because it's like chocolate is not part of my 70-pound journey. Jenny, you ever find a way that works out, you let me know, okay? Because we're on this together. But all right, let's regenerate. Now, again, it's going to take the directions I gave it and the screenshot, put it all together, and here we go. Guess what, folks? I did a thing. Actually, several things. I decided it was time to shed some pounds and declared war with it. It's still, why is it saying chocolate? All right, I'm going to take that out of there. After battling every virus, why is it giving me the exact same thing? This is not working out as well as I wanted. Huh. All right, well, we got a bug.
Challenges.
Challenges. So what happens when you have a challenge? You do something different.
Amen.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this exact same thing and I'm going to take it out of Make It My Own, and I'm going to do a long post with suggested image, which is actually my favorite. I'm going to hit and regenerate this. And I just put it the same way in there, even though I told it to rewrite something. It doesn't have a clue what it's rewriting, but it is going to tell me the story. So here we go. Today, I want to share a personal journey that transformed my life in ways I never imagined. If you're feeling stuck, tired of the daily grind, or simply unhappy of where you are, this might be the story you need to hear. Okay, first of all, boom, right there. Love the intro. Okay. A few years ago, I was in a place many of you might find familiar. I was working long hours for other people, constantly feeling drained and unfulfilled. My health was suffering too. I packed on extra pounds, tipping the scale 70 pounds heavier than my ideal weight. It was actually 115 pounds altogether. I've lost 70 of it. I've still got more than I'm losing. It wasn't just about the weight, though. I didn't like my life. I felt trapped in a cycle of poor choices and unhappiness. Jenny, this is the truth. One day, something just clicked. I knew I had to make a change for me. The first step was tackling my health. I started small, incorporating more activity into my day and making healthier food choices. Trust me, there were days when sitting on the couch seemed like a better option. Sarita, we know that those days happen and we fight through them, right? Yep. Okay. But I pushed through. Every pound lost wasn't just weight gone. It was a victory, a reminder of my strength and willpower. This became not just about shedding weight, but about reclaiming my confidence and zest for life. With my newfound energy and perspective, I realized working for others wasn't fulfilling my dreams. So I took the leap and started my own business. It wasn't easy, but the joy of building something from the ground up, something that resonated with my passions, was exhilarating. This business became my baby. It was a manifestation of the hard work, dedication, transformation I had undergone. The best part, it allowed me to connect with amazing people who shared similar struggles and my dreams. You see all the coaches on here, like all these people that I've coached and some that are supposed to have it on there and haven't put it on there yet. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you, Super Mike. These are all people that have been on this journey with me. And now all of the AI family together, all of us are on this journey. Now my mission is to help others achieve their own transformations. Through my journey, I discovered that change is possible. No matter how daunting it seems, I get to guide and support people from feeling satisfied and unhealthy to empowered and unstoppable. Seeing others succeed is the most rewardful gift at all. So if you're ever tired of living a life that doesn't excite you, remember, change is possible. I'm living proof, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Let's turn those dreams into reality together. Keep pushing, keep dreaming, and don't ever settle for less than what you deserve. It's perfect, right? Now, here's the thing. This may have at the very beginning of this demo look like an epic fail, like, Elizabeth, this isn't working. The great thing about the AI is if it's not working in one direction, go the other direction. There's tons of options to do the post, right? I don't need to reword this. I don't need to do anything to this. This is exactly what I was looking for today. So I'm going to hit get started. And now, one thing I do want to do though, I want to see this photo. Is that my photo? Probably not. So I'm going to change the image and I'm going to find search, and then I'm going to go over here and I want to look for happy. Now that, not with 3Ps. Of course, maybe I need a 3P happy. I don't know. But I'm going to look for happy, right? And I'm going to look for something. And what I want to do is I want to show you how to do this. let's see. Let's find a place in this that we can put on here. I'm going to do this. Okay. I am going to copy this right here and I'm going to put this on the image. Now, let's see if we can find an image. Oh, okay. Actually, let's go over here. I'm going to do a road. Got a really great idea. Let's do this one. Okay, I'm going to edit the image. Now, if I'm going to use a photo of myself in a portrait mode, I want to do this photo in portrait also so the words show, right? Okay, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to add text to the image. I'm going to put my text in. Now, notice one thing, everybody. You're going to think that this is a bug because I put the text in. Where's the text? It's not there, right? Coach Paul? Can't see the text, right? Wait for it. I'm going to increase the font size. Now I've got the text, okay? Now, I'm going to take that font size down some so I can actually see it. And I'm going to make this about halfway so I know I've got it centered, or I'm going to keep it closer to the end, okay? Now I'm going to put this, make it a little bit bigger. And I'm going to increase the font size a little bit. Make it just a little bit bigger. Okay. I'm going to center this. Try to get as much from the top. And I mean, and learning how to center this is just a little bit of everything, right? Okay. Okay, perfect. Now, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that overlay a little bit and make it just a little bit darker in the back so it pops just a little bit more. And then let's do this. Now, I can edit this just a little bit more to center it out even more. Pull this up just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add. All right, so on my post, this is what somebody's going to see on the feed, whether I put it on Instagram, Facebook, wherever I'm going to put this. This is what they're going to see. So I'm going to start with Facebook. I'm actually going to copy this out and put it in a bunch of places because I think this is perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to hit get started. I'm going to save that. I'm going to hit post. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my post, right? So on my post, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. I am going to give myself some space, some white space. There. And I'm emphasizing some of the most important things, right? One day something just clicked. I knew I had to make a change for me. Why? Because if they just kind of scroll down and they see that, that may continue them to move. And I want to make it easily digestible, right? If we have too many words together, it's not digestible. And um, I'm going to do this one instead. Now, a lot of people get scared of the long posts. Honestly, I do better with long posts than I do with short posts. And my business is my baby. My favorite part of my business is helping other people do the exact same, right? Helping them build a business where they have freedom. They have what they want. Through my journey, I discovered that change is possible no matter how daunting it seems. I get to guide and support people from feeling dissatisfied and healthy to empowered and unstoppable. Seeing others succeed is the most rewarding gift of all. So if you're tired of living a life that doesn't excite you, remember, change is possible. I'm living proof, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Let's turn those dreams into realities together. You are ready for a change. You deserve your dreams. Okay, keep pushing, keep dreaming. Don't ever settle for less than what you deserve. Okay, love this. It's perfect. Now, I'm going to add to my post. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to put here now, and I am going to add a couple of photos. Now, first of all, I'm going to do this. And didn't I download it? Didn't you download? That's so bizarre. Where'd it go? Did not come to my downloads. All right, hold on one second. I don't know what happened. It didn't download. Oh, okay, let's do that. All right. Downloaded in the wrong folder. All right, here we go. So I am going to do two photos. I'm going to go grab a photo of me, and I'm going to go grab the photo I want, okay? Now, if I just put the photo in by itself, it should actually be the right sizing, but we'll see if I did this right or not. All right, let's hit this post. Posting. Okay. So if I would have gotten rid of the one photo, this would have actually been better together. So if I edit the post and take out the one photo right here, and then put the photo by itself, I probably should have done up and down, but that's okay. So let's see how it looks on the photo thing by itself. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just leave it like this for right now. Okay. So got the post now. Now here's the thing. What kind of conversations am I going to have out of that? There's a couple of different conversations. One, I can have conversations about people going on the weight loss journey with me, right? Two, I can have conversations about people starting their own business. One of my favorite things is to help people start a business and actually build a business that flourishes for them, right? Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough other people to get what they want, then you'll have what you want, right? Third thing is maybe community. Maybe they just need support. Maybe they just need somebody to believe in them, you know? All these different kinds of conversations come out of one post. So lots of ways that we could do this. Let's go ahead and make our post now, okay? let's go ahead and make our post. We're going to put the 5-minute timer up. I'm going to answer questions while we're doing the 5 minutes, but I want everybody to make their post now. Now, remember, think about what kind of conversations you want to be having today. So Mike, Coach Mike over here, he doesn't have coach in front of his name. Finally, he's going to get it. Got to tease you a little bit. So he's going to have conversations about losing weight, right? That is what his conversations are about, inviting people to learn more about how he lost the weight. Nina's going to be having more conversations about her hair. Jenny's going to have conversations about weight. Sarita's going to have conversations about, 90 essential nutrients and how that's going to work, right? What kind of conversations are you going to have today? Make a post for that. Let's start the timer, and then we're going to do questions at the exact same time. And then after that, we'll share some posts. All right, MJ, Coach MJ, did you have a
question? Yes.
I hopefully have an answer. Good morning, honey.
So, good morning. So, I was just thinking about this as you were doing this. I really like the the post that you did with overlapping the words on top of the picture. You're feeling stuck.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of, because I feel like sometimes putting things up in story versus feed gets a lot more reaction because sometimes feed gets lost.
Yeah.
So what do you think about taking that story? And I mean, anybody can do anything what they want, but for me, I would like add some music to it, put it up in the story so it kind of links, oh, this is Elizabeth. Wow. Let me go to her site and see. Do you think that there's a good correlation?
Perfect question, first of all. And if you were going to do complete best practice, Martina,
Yeah.
and this is a little bit higher than what we normally talk about here, which I'm glad you asked this question. I would do all three. I would do the feed, I would do the story, and I would do the reel. And the reason for that is because anytime, like we went to A&MP last year. By the way, anybody going to A&MP? I am. I want to have lunch with you. I want to have coffee with you. I want to see you. If you're going to the Association of Network Marketing
I wish I was
Professionals,
going.
hop on a flight,
I
girl.
can't. Girl, my daughter's coming. Girl.
All right. Well, bring her with you.
That would be a blast.
That would be a blast, wouldn't it? Okay. But in all seriousness, so there's like, I don't know how many. There was like 1,000 of us, 500 of us. I don't know. It was a big event, right?
Yeah.
It was like the old days before the pandemic. They asked everybody in there, how many of you pretty much watch only stories? And a whole bunch of hands went up, about half the room.
Yeah.
And then they asked the opposite side, how many of you scroll the feed and never look at stories? And the other half of those people that didn't raise their hands put their hands up.
Was there an age discrepancy?
There wasn't.
Oh.
Now that was the surprising thing about it.
Oh.
And what Sarah was talking to us about is that people's personalities tend to go in a direction, and they get so used to consuming social media in that direction that you actually need to hit all. So best practice would be,
makes sense.
do the story, do the feed, do the reel, then you hit all of the people.
So I'm thinking that people who want to watch the stories are a bunch of ADHD people who can't focus. And no, I'm just kidding.
Well,
that would be me. I want to scroll by really fast.
You would actually think that. The funny thing is, I never look at stories ever. I don't touch them.
I always look at stories. And
so,
like my kids, that's what they look at. And
so you see the difference here, right?
Yeah.
I never look at them. So if somebody only posts in stories, they're missing their target of me. If you only do the feed, you're missing the target of you. And if you
that makes total sense.
And if you don't do reels at all, you're missing that target of people. So the best practice is I would do a post, create a post, and then modify it for all three. And then take to Instagram and then to TikTok. But I don't get into other social medias unless you're doing one well. Master one, then go to the next. Don't do a whole bunch of them and do them poorly.
But what about them linking? Because like Instagram and Facebook are owned by Meta, so
Yep.
and so is the Thread. So you can automatically, if you put it on Instagram, it's going to automatically go to Facebook if you set it up that way.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Here's the danger in linking, okay? You can't really personalize the post for that specific audience, and the audience is different for
Yeah.
Instagram than it is for Facebook. But here's the other danger of it. It's not a no, don't do it. It is it's more of a keep these things in mind. The one danger is that audience is different than a Facebook audience because of the age differences and the consumption difference. The
Right.
other difference is the other thing that you have to watch out for is that if you're doing something, remember that Hootsuite thing where you could just post all these different things. It's just like throw out a post, throw out a post. But the
Right.
danger of it is that people don't go and then interact with their post, so the post just dies.
Right. Yep.
So that's
That
the
is
other
very
thing. You
true.
got to make sure that you're actually, if you're using something that posted things, you have to make sure you're actually going out over there and interacting with the posts then.
All right, great, great. Well, thank you. I appreciate all that time. That was super helpful.
Good. Yay. I hope it was helpful for everybody else too. I think that was a great conversation, great thing for us to know and talk about. Thanks for the question today.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Ray.
I have a question in reference to make it my own.
Okay.
How do you select or capture the message out there on social media to make it my own?
Perfect. So you're going to do a screenshot and it's different on Mac and Windows. If you're on Mac, it is Command Shift in number 4 and you just draw out what you want to capture. If it's Windows, you use a tool called Snippy Tool on there. Just search for a program on your computer called Snippy Tool. When I was a Windows user, Snippy Tool used to be my favorite little thing ever. So Snippy Tool is it.
Okay, I will find that.
Sounds great.
Thank
Yay.
you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go over to Coach Jenny.
Hi, I just wanted to share my post and I did
Yay.
put it in the chat.
Perfect. All right, let's go take a look at this. Love, love, love your banner. Love that photo. All right. It's a brand new week. Let's start this week with enthusiasm and positive energy. Here are 3 precious things to hold onto as you navigate through the days ahead. Our unwavering faith. Trust in yourself and the journey you're on. Remind yourself daily that you can overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Stay grounded no matter what challenges arise. Number 2, our incredible courage. Be bold and take risks. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward despite it. Embrace new opportunities and push beyond your comfort zone. Believe in your capacity to achieve greatness. Number 3, our radiant smile. That Jenny has in spades, right? Does everybody agree? Like Jenny has the smile in spades. A smile can brighten not only your day, but also the lives of those around you. Stay positive and spread happiness wherever you go. Your smile is a reflection of your inner joy and strength, so let it shine brightly. Let's believe in ourselves and embrace the countless opportunities that lie ahead with open hearts and minds. Wishing you a blessed and inspired week. Let's make the most of every moment. Share in the comments one goal that you have for this week. I'll go first. Only thing I'd add is share in the comments one goal for the week, one goal you have for this next week. I'd love to give you some tips on how to get there. And here, I'll go first.
Okay.
Only thing I'd add. And I love the photo. I love this entire post. It's perfect. Great job, sweetie.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. No other hands up, and I've got a hard stop coming up. Okay. So let's talk about this. So MJ brought up a really great point, right? We showed you how to do the post on there. Now, what I'd like you to do is take your post, whatever post you made, and now make a story of it. Okay? Make a story of it and try to make a reel. I know for some of you, you're like, I don't know. Keisha's giving me that look. She's like, I don't know, girl. She knows how much I love her. There's something about Keisha's smile that just lights up the room. So, but give it a shot today, okay? Here's the thing. You can't really mess this up, okay? Because if you just continue to be authentic and continue to tell your story, it may not look perfect. It may not sound perfect, but the person who's truly relating to you honestly doesn't care. You know, there's this thing that they used to say, it's not 100% true, but it said, you know, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. It's not 100% true, but there's a lot of truth in that. I remember learning from
I'm so
people
stealing
that
that.
were, what was that, Keisha?
I'm stealing that.
You're stealing. Good. Yeah, do it. Do it. Yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing. People, the people I connect with and resonate the most are the people who are most real. I have friends that are at the tops of their companies, and the ones that are actually my friends are the ones that are just real. They're just doing life. Like Robin from Paparazzi. She's one of my best friends, you know? It's like they're real. They're not sitting there saying, I'm so this, I'm so that. Look at my pretty car, look at my fake place, look at my all this and stuff like that. They're just telling their authentic story. And they're saying they're on a journey and they're inviting people to go on it. That's it. That's what people are looking for. And if you stick to that, you'll win. You'll win. You'll win. You'll build a successful business. You'll have a tribe of people that love you and adore you, and you will adore them, and you will actually create a happy life. All right. Coach Paul, you got something to add to that real quick?
Oh, just I was having trouble getting my post done, but I got it done, so I don't know if you still have time.
I don't know.
It's
I'll
just a
make
short
yours.
one.
Yeah, I'll make yours the last post and then we'll get out of here.
Okay,
Got my next training coming up.
you know where it is.
Okay. If anybody is going to ANMP, please message me. I want to make sure that we can hang out. Maybe we can have seats together, have some fun. Events are the best. Okay. Had an amazing first day at the, oh gosh, Shirkston?
Shirkston, yes.
Yay, I did it right. Outdoor market. People were so intrigued by my drug-free solution to improve quality of life that I didn't even get a moment to pose for a picture. All thanks to everyone talking nonstop for 5 solid hours. Wow. If you're curious about how a simple patch with no ingredient can make such a difference, drop a yes in the comments. Let's change lives together. I love this. I love this. The only thing I would add in there is just a little bit of your story of how it helped you. That's it.
Okay.
And I would
I
put
will do
that
that.
as people were so intrigued, and all thanks to everyone. And that I didn't even get a moment to pose for a picture. I would actually take out that part right there. And I
Okay.
would say the reason I'm so passionate about this is because,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
put in your story and then end it with the other part. Because right now there's no real connection to you except for you had a great time at the market. Fantastic. But I want to connect
Right.
to your story because you've got a powerful story.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Yay. All right. All right, we're done. Have a great day, everybody. Now, remember, we do this every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Now, if you come and you want to show your page and have me go through it and show you things that you could do to make it better, to get more responses, you want to show your AI posts, bring questions, that's what this whole time's for. So you guys come back, raise your hands, bring your questions, all of that. And just remember, we're all doing this together, right? We are a tribe. We're a journey. We're on the journey together. So we're helping each other build these incredible businesses, changing lives, and enjoying the time while we're doing it. Okay. So have a great day, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for my AI Live at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Have a great day, everyone. Feel free to unmute.